I've heard it said before that when a person transitions, everybody else in their life goes through a transition around them. I came out to my parents as trans when I was 13 years old, a little while before your average household knew what that word really meant. And since then, as it so often goes, I have told my coming out story more times than I can count. But over the past few years, I have been plopping my parents down in front of a camera to try to hear it from their perspective. Because ever since the beginning, it hasn't really been just my coming out story. It's been ours. Hello!
Hello! Nicky out there.
We brought the weather
Of course,
with
it's
us.
20 degrees warmer here than it is in Minneapolis.
Yeah, it's a little bit.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at Sammy.
For that
Oh
one.
my god. Oh yeah, they're both pushing their little things. That's a good one. Look at those two. Across the fence.
Yeah, that's a classic.
Oh my god. Yeah. Look at the hat. Wearing the hat backwards already. You're great, baby. Slept well and didn't have any hair. Big head.
Which we didn't know.
You grew into it. What?
We weren't aware that our child had a humongous head.
No, not until I looked at the pictures afterward. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah. You know, and it's like, it's one of those deals where your friends are polite. So, you know, they could walk up and say, oh, nice youngster you have. My God, they've got a huge head. But they don't do that.
But a lot of babies do. And you grow into it. So, but when I look back at pictures of you laying on your tummy, the head up, it's like, ooh.
Yeah, big head.
But full of lots of brains.
Yeah. Good to know. Hi, Emma. What day is it today?
Halloween.
Well, it started with Halloween costumes.
And nothing unusual. Plenty of kids play make-believe. Plenty of kids dress up.
That was like, oh yeah, Connor's just, a tomboy. But I never was a girly either.
In hindsight, in no way could the public identify you as a female, and you were just thrilled. Some of your most joyful experiences were, to some degree, shielding who you were and creating a new persona.
So
I'm going to warn you, too, that depending on what you want to ask me, I'm intrigued. As I'm sitting here, I'm intrigued with those two photographs. I guess for a few weeks before you said, let's have a talk, I could sense something's up with my kid. I don't know what it is. But my radar was observing. You sat me down and said, I'm transgender and I need to tell you what that means and how I've come to this point. And I'm sure I had questions. I think it's a blur. My frame of reference for what is transgender was pretty limited, and therefore I have a 12-year-old sitting down and not only telling me a lot about themselves and probably having high anxiety over how one of two parents is going to take that, but then basically educating me too. I think I just tempered myself in terms of my emotion and just listened.
I can get a picture of you.
Okay.
Okay, the camera will be turning.
Okay.
There we go. There's the
Am I too close or too far away?
Neither.
Okay, see if you can.
How do you look up close and look back?
You gotta look in there. Okay, do you see me now? Yeah, because mommy's got a bad voice.
Hi.
I don't think they make those anymore because too much liability for obvious reasons. It's so big.
So big, Daddy. Show me, Emma. Hi, Emma.
Probably the biggest grieving process was when you decided to change your name. I'm like, I can't give up this name. This name has tremendous meaning for me. It wasn't losing a daughter because I never felt like, oh, my daughter, I'll do makeup and this, like, no. That didn't mean anything. It was more so my child was Emma Grace when they were inside of me, and when they came out, it was, where's my Emma Grace? But it took me at least 6 months to be, okay, I can try a different name. Once we deal with yourself saying, I want to
be binding. There's, a decision to make and things to learn. But boy, that was a tough hurdle, because I, as a parent, in partnership with my wife, are making a decision that's permanent. In the middle of one night, it just sort of snapped. It's like, no, I'm going to be 100% with my kid and move forward. But I just started bawling. Yet that was also me releasing and saying I'm letting go and I'm ready to move forward in this. Is she on the top step?
You should be following her closer.
Well, I'm trying.
Well, come up the stairs.
Here she comes.
I mean, when I dropped you off at high school, the first day of high school, when you started as Connor O'Keefe, I think I could have puked just as well as you could have puked. My stomach was in absolute knots for you that day. And I feel not as anxious as you, but until you have a kid, you would do anything, and you feel what they are feeling, and you feel it in a worse way because you can't really do anything about it. I'm sure you think that I'm somewhat overbearing or overprotective. Not really protective, but, again, you have to realize as a parent that there's nothing that I wouldn't do for you. So, again, your pain is my pain, and that has nothing to do with transition. That has to just do with being a parent. So,
one more step. She's at the apex of the mountain, and Mommy's going to grab her and go, yay!
You did it! You did it!
Yay! I see you.
I see you.
Yeah, it's on.
Hello, I'm Connor, and I'm Trans Teen Network's new Saturday.
Say
And the gender marker says...
Oh, drum roll, but I have no hands. It says male. I just finished parking practice with my dad. On a scale of 1 to 10, how was I?
No, you're good. You need to try this on. I have no idea what size you are. I didn't realize it's on. Ooh, that looks good.
What were we just doing?
Yeah.
Connor got his bandages off, and he doesn't have to wear his special vest anymore.
Yeah.
And he is free and easy, and things look good.
Yeah.
If I had anything to share with a parent is maybe you're worrying too much. Just be there for your kid and help them with whatever they're about to go through. Support them in any way you can.
In some way, parents will say it's a mourning process, grieving the loss of one child, but then you're happy about gaining another child. But it's okay. Be happy that my son is happy and he's safe and he's alive, and it's okay.